What's up, gamers? It's the B original in the house, and it feels kind of odd here.
It does. It's your boy.
Is it a new haircut?
Well, I don't know because I'm wearing my Lucky shirt. Well, I like this shirt. A friend gave it to me, and I really love Mega Man. And by the way, tier lists are a load of bull. Mega Man, evil, should have won it.
Anyways, ignoring that side, it's just the two of us right now, and
It's your boy Ghost.
yeah, it's Ghost, and life's been good, things been bad, but currently, right now, we're gonna do this podcast.
Woo!
So, should I start off with the news?
Yeah, let's start with you.
All right, this week it's been the Olympics, right, at Rio. Well, guess what? All you esports fans, we're gonna be having the E-Games Rio. It's gonna be the Esport Olympics. It's 8 teams from around the world.
How many teams?
8.
Around the world?
Yes.
What type of games are we playing?
Smash and Smite. So far,
Smash
from what I
and
gathered from the
Smite.
website. It's gonna be on from August 15th to 16th. And it's sponsored by the IEC, the International E-Games Committee, and they're from Britain.
Oh, so the British are running it. Nice.
Yeah, well, it's like the Olympics. And they're going to have one in, I think, Poichang? I can't pronounce it, but it's with a P. And then they're going to have it in Tokyo in 2020. So that's for the next 2 Olympics.
Oh, yes. Olympic and Smash. You know what that means? We need to start training, bro. Think about it this way. St. Clair Bros. 2020 Tokyo taking on the world. Well, St. Clair Bros and friends. If you decide to pick some up along the way.
Well, that would be fun.
Think of it this way. If a new Smash game comes out, and I'm saying if because let's face it, Sakurai has not been quite adamant about it. It'd be kind of good. Like, I wonder what new functions and stuff they'll add to it. Maybe make it like Melee. It's a thought.
Man, Sakurai hate Melee. You know that, right?
Yeah, it's thought. It's a dream. Anyways,
Back to the other news. Well, if you've bought the game No Man's Sky,
what is No Man's Sky?
it is like this really expansive, like...
Is that the one with the things and the spaceships and the exploration and the world is as numerically generated?
Yeah.
For those who don't know, from what I heard, it's like every time you go to a new planet, I can't remember the math formula because I think I saw it once. But basically, everything's generated from plant,
Flora, fauna.
and there's AI opponents to fight up against, and if you drain too much resources in one thing, they got robots coming after you. Ooh. Yeah, so No Man's Sky is really, 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 really interesting game because it's like mostly worlds are created within a set amount of things, but the fact that they're using a math equation for it, a very complex math equation for it.
Well, here's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
No Man's Sky, well, if you're a PC player, you're going to have to wait a few months, because there's so many bugs. Like, one of them was that you couldn't recall your ship. You've used your jetpack, you would go aimlessly. A lot of the stuff, the bug fixes that they promise to fix could be found on their website.
Oh, what's funny? It's like GTA 5. Originally it was for the console, and then all the PC players say, hey, where's GTA 5? And when it came out, there was a meme I saw, and it was like, to all the console players, thank you for beta testing GTA 5 for us. So it might be like that. Maybe it's a good thing for PC players,
If it ain't broke, you gotta fix it. Okay, but also, for all you masochists out there, Dark Souls 3, rumored to release, the DLC is rumored to release this August. And, to be honest, I haven't played a Demon Soul game since Dark Souls. Shame on me. But I have better things to do than to die multiple times.
What do you mean better things to do? Oh, first of all, I got news for myself, just to let you know. But what do you mean better? Dark Souls is the game to play when things are Oh man, how to describe Dark Souls? It's like an emotional experience. It's like you meet all these challenges, and it's like a simple one misstep to the left can kill you, but you're so clever that you dodge. It's really, really, really wonderful feeling. It's like a fresher breath air than most of like Call of Duty players. Man. Oh, what do you think about this new Dark Souls thing? Honestly, I want your honest opinion about it.
To be honest, Dark Souls has been a game that's been legendary for being unforgiving to both new players and old players alike. But the third one, let's just say, the third one is the hardest one of its installment.
See, we don't
And beautiful. It's really beautiful.
We don't have the next gen consoles nor the powerful PCs to play Dark Souls 3 RIP. But, a man can dream.
And by a man, not you. Because you're not supposed to dream. You're a clone. Clones don't dream.
Of course. What? No, I'm not a clone. You're the clone.
We're not doing this again, are we?
We're
Things got mixed up in the womb.
First of all, you're the clone. Alright? You're the test tube baby, not me. I'm the original.
Then why do I have a belly button?
I have a belly button.
Please, no, yours was reconstruction and surgery, remember?
You know what? For an English lady, oh, dang it, I messed up. On to the next one, please. I want to say something about that.
Alright.
Alright then. For Pokemon Go, and I don't know, it's been one heck of a ride with the new updates and things going out, things being taken out. I can't wait for this new update that will introduce Gen 2 by December. Now, you know what that means? Hold on to your Eevees and save those Onyx candies, because Steelix and God dang Espeon and Umbreon and all the other freaking Gen 2 Johto region Pokemon's coming your way. Like, I can't believe it. I can't wait for Gen 3. That's what with the Rhyperior, right?
No, that's 3? Gen 4.
Gen 4?
You're gonna have to wait till next year.
I want my Rhyperior. The superior Rhyperior.
Stock up on the Rhyperior candies then.
I will. I will stock on those Rhyhorn candies. I will. And by the time I get the superior Rhyperior candy, it will be so well worth it.
Sure thing, Jay.
Well, from other news I've gathered that they plan to do updates every 2 weeks, either big or small, to keep things fresh, keep things updated, keep things current. Because ever since Pokemon Go came out, it's been really, really big. Like, everybody and their mamas been playing this game.
Including ours.
Yeah, including ours. Go figure, right? And what I like about this is that, one, the actual people that wished, that dreamed to be the Pokemon master when they were a child can live out their dreams. Don't let your dreams be memes, as I always say. Right? That's the thing.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
What's the difference? Just do it. Just do it.
Anyways, speaking on that route, Pokemon. Pokemon, as this past week coming up, a lot of things have been leaked, so to speak. And some stuff has been confirmed. Like the final forms of all the starters. Yes, we're getting a fighting fire type again.
Wait, who? The cat? The cat's gonna fight? Dude, I haven't seen any of it. All I've seen is the Marowak and the
Ghost Fire Marowak, Psychic Pikachu, Raichu, Dark type Meowth.
I mean, both are weak to fighting anyway, so what's the whole point?
How about the fact that that apparently that these Pokemon, these Alolan type Pokemon, are going to be strictly Alolan type. Like, you're not going to find any generation like Kanto type Pokemon anywhere. So you're going to only find those Alolan type Pokemon.
So I can't get a Marowak
and
another Marowak?
No. You're just gonna get the Alolan Marowak.
So my Pikachu gonna catch in that game will be that Alolan Raichu.
Yeah, so it means you'd have to bring your stuff over.
What? No. No.
See.
No.
See.
No.
Well, you'd have to transfer over from the games, and
I know where my $5 are going. Pocket transfer. That yearly subscription, y'all.
I'm thinking about selling mine.
What do you mean sell your Pokemon? We talked about this. Every time you sell your Pokemon game, you quickly regret it afterwards.
I know.
When the money dries up.
I know. Actually,
Especially when the money dries up.
Actually, I regret it instantly.
Like, you see the cash in your hand and you realize the sin has been done. The deed has been done. There's no turning back. I'm like, bro, you didn't even let me take all your Pokemon out. I offered and you still said no.
Maybe because I don't want to sit there and be like,
but you don't have to sit there. That's the kicker.
I just let you have my 3DS right now.
Oh, yeah.
And you do all the dirty work.
Well, it depends. What's in it for me?
How about all the Pokemon in my Pokedex?
But here's the kicker. What if your Pokemon's crap?
I don't have the crap Pokemon.
I want the good stuff, bruh. I want to take your Pokemon and say, I'm going to go on a tournament and win. And that's a huge long shot because your breeding skills kind of not really good. But hey, I'll take it anyways.
You know what? I can't believe I'm just gonna...
Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba.
No. And other news, the Final Fantasy 15, the trailer that's been released, it's really, really good. Like, it's showing everything, like how beautiful the world is, how detailed it is. And artist Florence and the Machine has been collaborating with the team to create new songs.
Wait, so we're gonna have English, like actual songs with words? Like, not like beautiful. We're not only gonna have beautiful masterpiece scores, but we're gonna have like from the very famous and near and dear to my heart, because I like Florence and the Machine. Thank you very much. To sing some lyrics for the song. What are you gonna sing? Do you know? Do I know? No.
I would, put a link or something like that, but I realized one important thing. That might violate some stuff. And so I'm not going to get into some legal issues, nor am I going to get this thing taken down. But anyways, be on the lookout for Final Fantasy 15, which is coming real soon. They've already done the pre-orders for their Ultimate Edition, which is like $89 and 99 cents without the tax. And actually, I'm kind of excited for it, but there's only one problem.
What's the problem?
We don't have money. Anyways, because, we're college students and stuff.
Final Fantasy Mobi, it's a mobile one.
I haven't downloaded it yet.
Is it ready for America?
It's ready. It's available right now. But I haven't downloaded it. Because I don't know if it's going to burn my phone out. It's really pretty.
It is really pretty. And I think your weak phone can't handle it.
At least my phone doesn't have any cracks on it. But anyways...
Mine has one not noticeable crack, alright?
Yes, it does.
It's not noticeable.
But you cracked it regardless.
You cracked
At the end of the day, you cracked your phone.
At the end of the day, you cracked your phone.
Yeah, but did I crack my other phone that I bought with my own money? No. Did I crack this phone? No, it's working pretty fine.
I can get you to crack your phone. I can get you to do it. But we're not going to do it because I'm a decent human being.
Anyways, what's our question of the day?
Well, I still have news to go through. Think we should wait for that for the last bit? Just saying.
All right, what you got for news? I know you got some more juices news.
I got more news in my handy dandy detective book. That was the only reason why I bought it. I had it since I was I had it for a really long time. Still want to be a detective. No, but. Alright, Project Spark has been, after August 12th, this day of its recording, is cancelled. Now, for those who don't know what Project Spark is, imagine an open world sandbox game that you can create user generate content, create new levels that just give you the freedom to do anything, and it sort of also teach you how to code in some weird way. Yeah, I play a bit of it, and I'm sad about it. I really am. The game had so much potential because you could literally make anything, and I mean anything. Like you can make a. Let's see. My brain's dead for a second. The levels I played was a Toy Story level, and it had like Buzz and Woody figures, like, not like the identical, but just close enough within the game, and it was pretty fun. Another thing I played was Conkers, and man, that was a really, really, really mean squirrel. Like, whew.
Wait, the new Conkers, the skinny one?
No, Conkers the squirrel. You never heard of him?
No, I'm a child of the 90s. Who hasn't heard of Conkers? You know, when they had that furry phase.
I mean...
Yes, I've heard of Conkers.
Well, they have DLC out where you could play as Conkers, do a couple missions and that stuff. It's really fun. I played it with my friend. I forgot his name. I guess I know his name, but I ain't gonna tell you guys. Haha! Because to reveal the identity of my friend is wrong. And my chest hurts.
Anything else for news?
Besides that, let's see. Oh, that's about it.
Alright, so question of the day.
Okay, now we can do the question of the day because I am nice and ready for it. I'm ready. I am not making this question up.
Got two questions.
Will you... What?
Champion, character of the day, of the month, kind of thing.
Oh, who do we nominate as character of the month, you said?
Yeah.
Well, I nominate Steven Universe.
You know what? We argued about this earlier, and we were like, no, let's do Guts, or let's do Ash, or Greninja, or Meowth.
No, I believe in Steven, alright? That's not my fault, alright?
But I'll let you have Steven Universe because of how horrible things have gone.
Yeah, if those who do not... No spoilers, but he's gone through a rough patch. And we need to start believing in Steven. The only good thing in this world.
Precious cinnamon roll. Rose petals on it, right?
Just quiet you. Whoa, wait, so who do you nominate as character of the month?
I nominated Sir Guts from Berserk.
From Berserk?
And I'm going to tell you why. Because not only has he been shot at, stabbed at, cut at, lost an eye, lost an arm, lost his girl.
Remember. Spoilers.
He's been through so much, but his indomitable will and his drive kind of like makes him this really admirable character.
Well, time out. So does Steven. He's been through so much things. He's just admirable, and he lost just as more.
And I think Guts is better than Steven, because can Steven swing a 400-pound sword?
No, but can Guts surge a 400-pound giant woman?
He can cut through a 400-pound giant woman.
Well, who can cut through a 400-pound sword?
What?
The gems. I think that Steven Universe should be the character of the month because he's better than Guts. He's 100% better than Guts.
Look me in the eye and tell me that.
I will look at the camera and say this. I believe that Steven Universe is 100% better than Guts. And if you guys don't agree with me on this one, you can go fight me at Mount Silver. 1v1 me. I can't take 100 of you guys. Alright?
I still think Guts should be our character of the month.
Wow. Why? You see, all you say that he's been through so much. He's been through all that. What has he done to save the world? Alright? What has he done to save the world?
You want me to say it without spoiling things?
And see, if you can't say it... Who heard of Guts? Alright? Who heard of Guts? Guts is a nobody. He's a nobody. No, Guts, man, he's somebody. You know. But Guts and Sir Guts, you know, he's in history. What has Guts done? Come on, tell me, what has the Black Swordsman done?
Cut his weight.
Cut what?
Cut and slash things.
Okay, that's about
Destroying giant monsters.
He destroyed.
And he's only human.
He's destroyed many things. He didn't help build or create or cause peace or save the world even. You know, he's
working on that.
Yeah, he's working on that. We all know that Steven has did a plethora of times on multiple occasions. So far, your arguments are weak, my friend.
You know what? I'm probably because I'm tired, and I say it's my personal opinion. But for the sake of not arguing with you, because I don't feel like arguing with you,
I do. I feel like arguing with me.
Then go talk to a mirror.
I can't. I am technically I am right now, but you know I have the better hair.
Go. Just go.
Just go.
Yes.
Well, folks, looks like we're out of time, man.
No, we're not.
We're not out of time?
We're so not out of time.
Oh, really?
You wanna know why?
Why?
Because you forgot the question.
Oh, yeah. No, thank you, man. I totally must have messed up on that one. Alright, so the question today is that it's about violence. Violence in media. And how much violence does it take for it to become mute? You know. And we're going to be talking about a lot of things. Mostly video games, mostly TV shows, but you get the idea.
I'll go first. If you go to a Quentin Tarantino film, his style is ultra violence. Like, I kid you not. You watch Reservoir Dogs, it's a lot of blood. If you watch Kill Bill, somebody's limbs getting chopped off. If you've seen The Hateful Eight, Planet Terror. What else? What other very ultra violent?
But does it lose its effect?
It's the whole. It becomes a part of the movie. Like, it's not a Tarantino film without buckets of blood. I kid you not. It's not a Tarantino film.
Okay, so the question is that how much violence does it take to the point of getting mute? You have shown me that.
Because when it's a part, literally, let me put it this way. Quentin Tarantino, just for an example, puts his movie, like, at first you're so shocked by it, like, every other scene is someone getting blown up or something, and then it's cursing, and then it's more blown up scenes, and then some philosophical, whatever it is, that's crazy bullcrap. But then you wonder, it's like really, really gross. But when the media's taught you, because there's been more violence going on ever since we were wee lads. Remember when things used to be rated R because things were getting blown up, and now it's considered PG-13 at the least?
Okay, you have a point, but what is the purpose of violence? See, when I play games such as Resident Evil 6, and then compare it to Evil Dead. No.
God of War?
No, not God of War. That's the same ballpark as Resident Evil 6.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Resident Evil, you're shooting zombies and you're trying to survive. God of War, you're cutting down people to go take on some gods.
Fine. Alright, God of War and The Evil Within. That's the game I'm talking about. See, the emphasis on violence in God of War is that you were this guy going in and, you know, cutting folks down. You're exciting, but after a while of cutting through a lot of enemies, you get bored. While violence incorporated in Evil Within, it's part of a horror. You're in a horror movie, pretty much. And it's not like, sure, there'll be some peak of violence in one's part because you're fighting with enemies. Then there'll be times where you're just by yourself, and the strange noises, you don't know if it's just the wind or someone sneaking up to, you know, hit you, and then you walk into some grotesque things like and cue the action scene where you almost get killed. That's what I meant. Violence in use of how it affects the gameplay or story or anything, you know.
Has anyone ever read Vonnegut?
No,
anything written by Kurt Vonnegut? He was a science fiction writer.
Well, first of all, one, I don't read as much as I should.
Alright, huh. Keep talking. Alright. Let me tell you something about Vonnegut. He was a science fiction writer during, I think, the He written a story called Harrisonburg. It was written in 1961 in this male magazine of fantasy and science fiction. And what it was written about was... it was written about how everybody was being equal and all this other stuff, and so they've made laws about it. And then everybody's equal. Like, the prettier you are, the more ugly you look, they make you look. If you're really, really strong, they put weights on you. If you're a really good thinker, they create these weird earpieces. It's the 60s, so it was really good for exploration. But in Vonnegut's style, the violence is short, quick, and it's like, oh, eh. When it becomes the issue is, though, like when I compare Vonnegut to Tarantino, it's the same style. It's frightening, it's shocking, because in the story, the president comes out of nowhere and guns down the main character's son and the dancer, and then starts aiming things at people, like, yeah, like, get back in order and all this other stuff. And then it's just, it's back to normal. It's like they've been desensitized to it. Too much would be, the point is trying to make that when it comes to violence, is that when it becomes too much, is when you stop feeling the shock.
So, like in the movie, not Saw. What's the name? Hostel.
In Hostel, it's like, oh my god, it's horrible. But then by the end of the movie, you're like, yeah, hey. It's like violence itself should be spruced, because in a society, we become desensitized to it. And if we become desensitized to it, we don't care about it. And that's when it becomes an issue. And we should be caring about the horrible things, not really be interested in it in the sense that, oh, I'm going to watch this guy jump off a bridge and break his leg because it's funny or it's really cool. Now, that, people, that's your prerogative. You can do that stuff. But at the same time, it's like, you got to have this weird level of a consciousness where, like, this is kind of messed up. Like, why is they doing this? Like, I remember, like, when we were young, and we're talking about violence in media right now, but there's this thing called the Pain Olympics. Now, I've only heard of this, never seen it. But let's just say that it was the whole point of, like, to try to one-up each other in physical pain. Now, some people thought that was funny.
Mm.
Yeah, I've heard some things about that spot. But, like I said, what's interesting about it was that as a society today, we hear about these gruesome things, and we're just like, we're not horrible. We're like, eh.
Oh, actually, it does. That question still does pertain to media, because people post videos of people being beaten up, say, "Oh, he got knocked out. That's funny." Nothing's really sure. It's funny because they're watching a screen. It's a sick-handed experience. But if you were on the other end of that punch, it would not be funny. I mean, crowd mentality. You know, in those videos, the crowd's all hyped up because one guy's hyped up, but.
And would it be like kind of like voyeuristic in a sense that some people who are desensitized by this violence are used to it or actually enjoy it now, it's because they've been exposed to it for so much or so long. I feel like we've just been going in circles, but we still haven't answered the question: is when is enough violence is enough? Like, should it be peppered and like sprayed, like peppered gently, like in media, like only used for important times? Or should it be short and quick, like in a Vonnegut piece? Like, or even better, in like Devil May Cry. You don't fight all the time.
True.
But does it make it all the more interesting, even though that's the whole point of it? We never answered that question.
Well, it's hard to answer that question because we're comparing different type of media. To say that my answer is that when it's become saturated, like when it's like a lot, the same amount all over, that's when people it's not the violence is not enough. It lost its effect because we see the same thing. You know, if it's like a build-up, like suspense, like help along with suspense, then that's, you know, it leaves you shaking your boots. That's, you know, that's when it's good. But if it's like peppered, you know, and not even like leading up to a big scene, like it's like everyone's getting a gory death, then that is when it's enough. Well, I can officially say this. Looks like we are officially out of time. I am Ghost 12, the host with the most spirit, and I like toast. And this is my compadre, my hermano, my bro, Be original. Borg, Cyborg, Borg Nasty, well, Borg Nasty, and we are going off. Later. Ciao.
3, 2, 1, and...